winding down. Al-Queda has been decimated. Osama bin Laden is dead.
U.S. intelligence experts have examined every frame of the video, showing nearly 100 Al-Qaeda fighters meeting in Yemen. They're trying to figure out if they're missing any signs of plotting for an attack against the U.S. CNN was the first to broadcast this. The intelligence community trying to identify blurred faces and asking if they are being sent to attack the U.S. Analysts are also looking at the flashy white truck leading the convoy. Who had the money to pay for it? The expensive camera, even paying attention to the fruit juice being served. None of the suspected terrorists appear worried about a U.S. drone strike. The rarely seen Al-Qaeda leader Nasser al-Wahishi takes time to greet fighters who recently broke out of jail. It's a sunny day with a dark shadow.
Hello everyone. I wanted to start off with those two videos. I think it's just, and I've said this before and I've used that video of Obama before to President Obama. He humiliated his opponent in the last election campaign because he said Al-Qaeda was decimated and on the run, and how dare you suggest that they're not. Anyway, I think that he humiliated himself. But Al-Qaeda is certainly not decimated, and it is certainly not on the run, as we have just seen recently in Syria, in Libya, all over the entire Middle East. It was said last year that Boko Haram from Nigeria, they just did that horrific bombing in over there, and that bomb, if you look at the videos and the pictures from it, was absolutely horrible. It doesn't look like a simple car bomb. But anyway, it was said that the Boko Haram, Al-Shabaab, Al-Queda, they all joined together to form a new Pan-African terror network. Now, each one of these groups are purely evil in themselves. But joined together, is there any wonder that wars are increasing, and the slaughter of innocents and the slaughter of Christian and the slaughter of children is increasing in the Middle East? I mean, take a look at Syria alone. I wanted to point that out. Something else that I wanted to point out is from the blog. I did a post yesterday, actually. Syria rebels get U.S.-made missiles. This never ceases to amaze me, and yet everyone says, oh, they're not aiding the rebels. They're not giving them weapons. I wonder why they are still aiding and supplying after all that has come to light with the public, and what we're finding out. The slaughter of innocents in Syria is just, well, it's ungodly, and it's awful. Every day you hear of new villages. There was a priest not long ago that was beaten and murdered. It's crazy. Now they say, this was brought up, there's a new movement. The weapons, which are 20 U.S.-made TOW anti-tank missiles from a Western source, supplied this information, but they wouldn't give their name. At any rate, it's for, they said, and I'm not going to pronounce this right. Here it is right here, the Hazim movement. Now, this is the first time that I've heard of that. So we're doing a little research. I did find out just a little bit more on that. They are part of the Free Syrian Army. They were created by the Free Syrian Army, and they have ties to ex-Syrian military, so it's like almost they're combining. I don't know if they're defectors. We're still researching this, so I'll do another post on that. But I wanted to point out to you, Syria is not forgotten. They're still aiding the rebels. Turkey, the invasion that Turkey did recently on Qassab, and slaughtered the Christians there. They're going in through the back door, and I just did a video not long ago proving that. I think it was from CNN. I didn't do a video, but I posted a video by CNN where they proved they followed some rebels from Turkey through to Syria, and they are going through that route because that is where their God is going to judge the world. They really believe this. They believe that they're fighting an end times holy war battle. I can't tell people that enough. Anyway, I did just want to point out that Syria is still a part of this. It's still a key. And the atrocities that's going on over there by both sides have been awful, but it's not exactly as the media portrays it. There is more. In fact, I was told by someone who knows, who's on the ground there in Syria, that you can't believe anything that the media says. Any of the media reports coming out of there, you can't believe it. Yes, there was atrocities by both sides, and I noticed yesterday they were trying to bring that old report back from the UN about Assad starving people and the pictures that they had. Remember that several months ago, and they pretty much debunked that. That was when Obama was trying to make the case to go in and attack. Well, now they're bringing it back again. So just remember that nothing is as it seems. Research, study, and use discernment. Okay, I just wanted to do a short video today to show you the news about Al-Qaeda. That's just surfacing in the last day or two. They had their huge meeting. I don't know if it was a coming out party for Zawahiri or what it was, but they are threatening the West. And one thing that disturbed me about that video, and you can go back and kind of peek at it, was the black flags of Al-Qaeda that they're raising. You know, they think that this black flag is going to be handed over to the army of the Mahdi. They're fighting their end-time battle, and they're threatening the United States again. So just be aware, and I'll be posting more on what's going on with Al-Qaeda and Nigeria and Syria and Libya. There are a lot of our brothers and sisters, and I hear from them quite a bit. Our brothers and sisters in Libya and Syria and Pakistan, and they're being persecuted. Please remember to pray for them. That's all they ask, is for prayer. And you know, some of them even say, well, all of them say, they can tell when we're praying for them. They can feel it. So pray for our brothers and sisters that's going through this tribulation. And until next time, stay prayed up, packed up, and ready to go.